What is up, guys, and you're welcome along to this match reaction after Manchester City have beaten Liverpool by 3-2. City booked their place in the next round of the League Cup. Liverpool's defence of the trophy we won last season is over. And look, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the game, but the better team won today. I'll go through and critique where I think we need to be critiqued, but I can't argue about the result. City were the better team on the day, and fair play to them. There's two of their goals I feel like we should have been far better defensively, and I will talk about them. The second goal for them from Mahrez was just a bit of brilliance, and there's frustration, of course, from our perspective about some missed opportunities. But, as always, my friends, I want to know your thoughts on the game. Let me know in the comment section. Please do drop a like on the video. And, of course, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. We've recently hit 155,000 subscribers. Let's see where we can go. Right, so look, let's start right back from the beginning today and look at the team selection from Jurgen Klopp. No Trent Alexander-Arnold in the matchday squad. As of right now, I'm not sure what that was about. No Firmino. James Pearce reported that was, I think, a calf injury. So the team lineups, I was happy with, to be fair. I didn't really have anything I would moan about with regards to the lineup. It was a pleasant surprise to see young Bajcetic in midfield. It probably showed people the difference there today between him being ready and him really being ready. Because there's no denying young Stefan Bajcetic is a wonderful footballer, and he will learn a lot from that today. But, we were outclassed in midfield, particularly in that first half. And I'm not putting the onus fully on him, but it will be a huge learning experience for him. Other than that, I don't really have any critiquing about the starting 11. It's pretty much as expected. I wasn't sure what to expect from Manchester City, and they've went relatively strong, which is, of course, the prerogative. But let me just say one thing. Full credit to City for winning. And what I'm about to say next isn't meant as a dig towards City at all. But David COOTE is a disgrace of a referee. And I had United fans and other clubs fans coming into the live chat to tell us and agree. Some of the decisions he made today were scandalous. How Rodri ended the match on the pitch, I will never understand. So the reasons why I'm so annoyed about it is this. Carvalho had a little coming together with Rodri, and referee ignored the fact that Rodri pushed him, kicked out at him first, and then pushed him over. No booking. Second incident, Rodri grabs around the waist of Fabinho on the edge of our box as he was looking to start a counter-attack. No booking. Eventually, when he had no choice, after a challenge from Fabinho, which deserved the booking. Fabinho's challenge was yellow card worthy, no argument. But David COOTE only then books him. There was another incident in the game with David COOTE where he had to have seen it because he came back and he booked Bajcetic for a foul on Cole Palmer, but he seen the incident and didn't see the kick from Cole Palmer and did nothing about that. Add to that every time he's seen somebody in blue go to the ground, he was only too happy to give a free kick. Now, my point here is not that he has any special love for Man City. My point is David COOTE hates Liverpool, and I'm sick to death of having that charlatan involved in refereeing games, because he was shocking today. Shocking. That aside, City deserved to win the game. I'm not trying to use it as an excuse. So look, let's talk about the goals now and look back over how we started slowly again and were forced to come back into a game again. How many times are we going to see Liverpool concede early and have to fight back in? City could have scored inside 20 seconds. Only for Houlden didn't get his touch right and didn't lift it over Kelleher. We could have been 1-0 down in the first 20 seconds. Joe Gomez was awful today. Awful. God awful. When he was running with Haaland, I thought he had concrete in his boots. He was that slow. And then for Manchester City's first goal, that is 100% down to Joe Gomez. You can, if you're a City fan looking at it, you'll think good goal, and you've every right to think that. From our side, from a Liverpool defensive standpoint, it was a disgrace. It was an absolute disgrace. Look at Joe Gomez positioning. The only way Haaland scores there after De Bruyne plays that ball is if Haaland gets around the front of Gomez. Everybody knew that. Kelleher pointed to the edge of the box to warn Joe Gomez about Haaland, And yet Joe Gomez still wasn't switched on, was ball watching like he does all the time, and Haaland cuts across the front of him, gets a touch, it's past Kelleher, and we're 1-0 down. Good centre forward play, but awful defending from a position where you know he's only going to be able to do one thing, and he didn't even do that right, and it just continued on in that vein from Gomez. I don't know what to say anymore about Joe. We have a player who has a new contract, but again, it looks to me like somebody who just isn't good enough anymore. He had one good game and then that again. And he was moved to right back eventually because of an injury. And he was no better there either. So, very frustrated about that and the defensive performance in general. But we found our way back into the game with a very good goal. Worked on the right hand side, ball pulled back, if my memory is right, from James Milner, and then Carvalho slots it into the goal, and you're thinking, right, we're back into this now, it's 1-1, let's go make a game of it. Manchester City went and scored a second goal, and you know what? There's no critiquing. I've no moaning from our side about it. Sometimes you just have to tip your hat, and that first touch from Riyad Mahrez to control it and bring it inside Andy Robertson was sensational, and the finish was to match. Sometimes in football, you just have to admit you've seen something brilliant, and that was one of those moments. So, nothing on that one. Second goal for us, again, probably the one thing Darwin Núñez did right today. And he got himself into a lot of great positions, and he squared the ball magnificently well after very good work from Oxlade-Chamberlain, who picked out a lovely pass down the left-hand channel. Darwin Núñez burst into the penalty area, pulls it back to Salah, and Salah cushions it in, and we're 2-2, and we're thinking, right, here we go, stay focused, no mess-ups. City get a corner, and our players turn their back. De Bruyne takes the corner quickly, and then the ball's played a 1-2 with De Bruyne, back to De Bruyne, who puts in a wonderful deep cross to the back post. Ake gets there. I think there was 3 City players queuing up to score it. Heads it past Kelleher, and we lose the game 3-2. So from that game, in a game that, yes, City deserved to win, we could have had a better result if we stayed switched on defensively. Switching off, you can't do it at this level. It's not good enough. Now, I want to really quickly move to Darwin Núñez because he cannot continue to miss opportunities like that. I understand he is raw as a player and he gets into some great positions and he works very hard and he runs his socks off for the team. But to not work the goalkeeper on at least 2 occasions is unforgivable. It's just not good enough, and it has to be bettered. It has to be worked on. Because we can't do that in the league. We can't do that in the Champions League. We cannot afford in games against teams as good as sides like City to just throw away chances like that and not at least make their keeper work. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have anything to add to it. I don't have any moaning to do about it. We go again. We're up against Aston Villa on the 26th. We'll probably see a different side put out to the one that took to the pitch today. I thought Kelleher made some very good saves at times as well. And some positive performances out there. I thought, really, was there many? Not really. I'm struggling here. I mean, when Fabinho came on, I thought he did okay. Yeah, look, it is what it is. You know, it's never great to get beaten by City. But we've got bigger fish to be frying, bigger concerns at this moment in time. We have to get our league form right. We have to make sure we're back in the Champions League next season, and that all starts with the game against Aston Villa on the 26th. So that's where we move on to next. City go into the draw for the next round, and fair play, they won, but COOTE is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace, and I'll never back down off this because he has form with Liverpool. And I hate the lad. He shouldn't be refereeing. He's not fit for it. So let me know your thoughts, my friends, in the comment section. I will be recording a player ratings video as well, so do check out for that coming out. And we will, of course, be doing a watch-along for the Aston Villa game on the 26th, starting from 4:30. The watch-along, I mean. The game starts at 5:30 on our Twitch channel, and I hope to see you over there. If this is the last time I chat to you before Christmas, I wish you and your families and your loved ones a wonderful holiday season filled full of great memories, love, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you for your support of the channel, and yeah, we will see you very soon. Wasn't our day today. City won. They're in the next round. We move on to Aston Villa. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye bye.